What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you my top 5 builds to use right now here in Warzone after the recent update. Now, I like to make these videos all the time when it comes with nerfs and buffs, nerfs on attachments, buffs on attachments, new weapons, or any other update in the game. So make sure that subscribe button is with that bell so you guys never miss out on a video. We upload every single day and it's absolutely free to do. Anyways, guys, let's get straight up into it. Alright, so for our first weapon, guys, we have the ARMAGUERRA 43 SMG. Brand new, just came into Warzone. I maxed it out yesterday on Vanguard so I could get actually good gameplay and test out the weapon how I like it. Honestly, it has like an Uzi feel to it. Like a picture an Uzi in World War II. This is it right here. It's really cool. I think it's a lot different, but for the class up, you're going to add on the recoil booster for that first attachment for that fire rate. This can help the weapon be 20 times better to use, have a faster time to kill, make you more aggressive. So I'm adding this on. Now for the barrel, there's two things that you can run, but by far, I think that the body 315mm is so much better just because of that damage and that less damage fall off at a longer distance. So your bullets are really strong up close, medium, and even further distances. So definitely that barrel is going to be fitting our thing here. Now for the optic, I'm going with a slate reflector just because I do not like the iron sights. But if you want to run the iron sights, if you like them, I would just go with the MMSE. It does give you a faster aim down sight speed. The iron sights are a lot larger. But for my class setup, I am going with the slate reflector. For the stock, we're going to be using the folding stock for that sprint to fire speed and movement speed. It's going to help us be more aggressive and move faster. Now for perk 1 and 2, there's a lot of things that you can use here as well. You can use steady, hard scope, or vital. For me, I'm using vital just because of how aggressive I am. I like to push people non-stop, so if I can make my weapon kill faster, vital is going to be the reason why I use it. So I'm adding this on. For perk 2, we're going to be adding on quick for that sprint speed. For that rear grip, we're going to be adding on the stippled grip tape for recoil recovery and initial firing recoil control. The magazine is going to be the 9mm 60 round mag. The ammunition type is going to be the hollow point rounds for that limb damage. And then for that final attachment, guys, we're going to be running the Mark 6 skeletal grip for that aim down sight speed to help the weapon be a lot more aggressive, and it's super clean to use, and you're going to be super aggressive with it in high kill games or easy SMG. Alright, so for our next weapon, guys, we have the notorious MP40 SMG. Such a great weapon. Now, for this class setup, it's a lot different from what I would usually use. For this muzzle, I'm going to be using the M1929 suppressor. This can help with sound suppression, vertical, and horizontal recoil control. It's going to help the MP40 be an absolute laser beam, so I'm adding this on. For the barrel, we're going to be adding on the VDD 189mm short barrel. This can help with damage at range and limb damage, so our MP40 is going to be hitting super hard when it hits its targets, which is very good. Now for the optic, you can either use the slate reflector or you can actually use the Crossnick ISO 1M. I'm going to be using this for that aim down sight speed. I do like the iron sights on the MP40, so I am using that. Now for the stock, we're going to be using the folding stock for that sprint to fire speed and movement speed. Shooting faster off a sprint and moving faster is such a great combo, especially for the MP40 is really good. For perk 1, we're going to be using brace for that initial firing recoil control. And then for perk 2, we are going to be adding on quick for that sprint speed. For the rear grip, we're going to be using the fabric grip here for that aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and hip fire accuracy. It's going to make us so much aggressive here, shooting faster off a sprint and plus aiming down sights quicker. Such a great combo here, so I'm adding this on. For the magazine, we're going to be adding on the 45 round Garinko mag for that recoil control, movement speed, aim down sight speed, and fire rate. For the ammunition type, we're going to be adding on the lengthen rounds for that bullet velocity. And then for that final attachment, guys, we're adding on the M1941 hand stab grip for recoil control and accuracy, so you do not miss any more shots on the MP40, and that's why I use it. Next, we have the AUTOMATON assault rifle. Such a great weapon, and I couldn't leave this out in our top 5. Now for the class setup, the muzzle is going to be the FA stabilizer for accuracy and damage at range. Now for this weapon, all the stats are good on this. With any attachment you add on, it's just going to make it 20 times better to use. The FA stabilizer is going to help with that accuracy and damage at range. That's going to make it 20 times better to use because those bullets are stronger at a longer distance, and plus the accuracy, not going to miss any more shots, which is really good. Now, for the barrel, we're going to be adding on the Anesthesia Sniper barrel. This can help with bullet velocity and range and that accuracy, so our bullets are way more accurate, and plus they are traveling faster and further across the map, which is really good. For the optic, we're going to be adding on the classic G16 2.5 for that recoil control and accuracy, and plus you do get a zoom in of 2.5, which is really nice. For the stock, we're adding on the Zac skeletal stock for aim walking movement speed, aim steadiness, and initial firing recoil control. For perk 1, we're going to be adding on spotter for damage at range, and then for perk 2, we are going to be adding on fully loaded, so we start out with more ammunition. The rear grip is going to be the polymer grip for flinch resistance, accuracy, and recoil control during sustained fire. The magazine is going to be the 75 round drum. The ammunition type is going to be the lengthened rounds for that bullet velocity. And then for that final attachment, guys, add on the M1941 hand stop grip for that recoil control and accuracy, just to make the Automaton an absolute laser beam, which is a good class, and I highly recommend you guys trying it out. Alright, so next, guys, we have the Type 100 SMG. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is such an underrated weapon. Nobody really uses it, and with this build, you have super fun with it. Now, for the muzzle, add on the recoil booster for that fire rate. This is going to give it a faster time to kill, make you more aggressive, and it makes the weapon so much easier to use. For the barrel, we're going to be adding on the rapid barrel for that fire rate and damage at range. Now, with the recoil booster and the rapid barrel added on, it has a super fast time to kill. You're going to melt people super quick, which is going to be really fun to use. Now, for the optic, we're going to adding on the slate reflector. I don't like any of the iron sights or any other optic, just does not fit well with the Type 100, so I'm adding this on. For the stock, we're going to be adding on the weighted stock for accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. The perk 1 is going to be vital for that increased torso damage. It's going to be hitting like a truck, and plus it shoots fast, so they're not going to even have a chance to respond to you, even hit you, or even make any sort of movement, so it's really nice to use. Perk 2 is going to be quick for that sprint speed. Now, with the rear grip is going to be the polymer grip here for that flinch resistance and accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. The magazine is going to be the 48 round drum for bullet velocity damage, bullet penetration, and damage at range. The ammunition type is going to be the hollow point rounds for that limb damage. And then for that final attachment, guys, add on the M1941 hand stop grip for recoil control and accuracy. Just going to make the weapon absolutely fun to use, and you guys definitely need to try this weapon out. So for our final weapon, guys, I'm bringing the king of the ARs, which is the STG-44. I think this is such a great weapon to use. I love using it a lot. So for the class setup, the muzzle is going to be the recoil booster for that extra fire rate. I don't need to go in depth with that anymore. Just know you need to use it. For the barrel, we're going to be adding on the 760mm 05B. This can help the weapon be highly accurate and controllable. Damage at range, reduce scope sway, and gun bobbing. And plus, we do get some bullet velocity, which is really good. For the optic, we're going to be using the classic G16 2.5 for accuracy and recoil control. The stock is going to be the weighted stock for accuracy, recoil control, and flinch resistance. Perk 1 is going to be focus for that flinch resistance. Perk 2 is going to be fully loaded, so we start out with more ammunition. The rear grip is going to be the stipple grip tape for recoil recovery and initial firing recoil control. The magazine is going to be the 60 round drum just for a larger magazine size. The ammunition type is going to be the lengthened rounds for that bullet velocity. And then for that final attachment, guys, we're adding on the SMLE pistol grip for sprint to fire speed and hip fire accuracy. But the main thing is that sprint to fire speed, so we're more aggressive. But guys, this is all of our class setups. These are the new best class setups you should try out. Let me know what your favorite one is in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.